Welcome everyone to the final of the Australian Open doubles. You're stuck with me again. We have the WA pairing of Luke Anglesey and Nathan McMahon versus the SA pairing of Simon Naker and David Ewing. Best of 11, race to 6. I got here a little bit late, having a bit of a break from the teams. And WA boys have taken the first frame. They 1 frame to 0 lead. I'm going to remind everyone every time we're on stream here that any donations to CueballTV is greatly appreciated. A lot of effort goes into getting all the gear here and upgrading the gear and making sure that everything is the best it possibly can be for you guys at home, or whether you're travelling or whether you guys are here and watching from your rooms, to give you a good quality stream. So the link is in the description of the stream. Please click on it. Any type of donation, I won't say any type of donation, but any monetary donation would be greatly appreciated. And thank you in advance. Dave's broken and left the white off the table. 2 visits, well, obviously world rules, so 2 visits. It looks like they're happy to go reds here. A little bit of a tough red. The cluster next to the black. Having 2 shots up your sleeve definitely makes this a lot easier. A little bit of a run through here, tiny bit of angle for the red in the top right pocket. Just to transition him down to the bottom end of the table. The WA boys, they pretty much feed each other. They're very active. They're very open with the way that they both do things very similarly. They like to be pointing and directing and making sure they're both very clear with each other, where they want to be, what shots they're playing. And you'll see them very active around the table. Looks like they're going to end up on the one down here on the rail. Doesn't want awkward queuing, he just fell short, which is good. Looks like they're going to roll through this dead weight. They can. At the end of the day, I mean, even if they miss position for this one, they're looking on to get on this red in the top left corner. It's not all missed because they've got the one bottom left on the rail. they can also pop to also get on the red, which is the lower of the balls on the right. They've chosen the burner shot there, which is quite interesting. I probably would have taken that ball on, but they just wanted to make sure they were on this hard ball for now. The black only goes into the left centre and the top left. Left in a nice angle. That's a nice angle. Just wants to probably either leave him on the rail or leave him sort of the height of the middle of the reds, just so he can play on it and come back out. You want to be able to roll the red in from a straight line, or at least be high on it so you can play the white low towards the rail, because you can't be straight on this black. So this is the key position on the out here. He's hit the yellow, he's fouled. We do have control in this bottom right corner of the table. A yellow which is dead on the left side of the table. You almost feel like they've got to take this first pot on if they want to clear the table, but the only one that's on is the yellow on the far right. Looks like he's just going to chip off it and get towards the left side of the table. And hasn't come up too bad. We've got some black ball control now. Got a pot on into top left corner, and then possibly can get safe to the left, chip out these yellows on the left side and leave them a tough escape. I also feel like they're possibly going to have a look at taking this off. Oh, Dave's missed that. Down the rail. I think Nathan might take this cannon on in the bottom right corner and play the white into the black. I think the shot would be to actually not play the cannon, take the one in the corner, leave yourself some angle for the red in the left corner, and play the white into the black, leaving the which he is going to do. He's just stayed on it, but he's left him a bit straight. Left him a bit straight up. See, tough white ball to control when you're rolling this. And I think they're just going to have to settle with doubling the black now. Probably a bit more angle than what he would have liked, but still a bit of check can kill the pace. Probably a reverse double now rather than being a sort of a straight double, but he's left him pretty good. Pretty good. He almost got a pretty easy shot at this. Gone it hard. That's he slowed the pace down a little bit and just hit it at a sort of a normal pace. That would have been in, but going it hard, it's come up short. It's come up narrow. So they're going to play this yellow safe. She has. No, I think he's left a cut in the top left corner. I don't think he's got the whole snooker there. Everything's lining up the black as if he's on it, so left him a shot here. I don't think the SA boys will be too worried the fact that they're taking this on. It's going to open up a couple of tricky yellows on the right side of the table. This is if he doesn't pot it, that is, of course. He's undercut it. Doesn't have pocket control. They do have a fine cut into the centre pocket. Can disturb the yellow which it's touching up against as well. And possibly leave themselves on the ball on the top rail to the right corner. They're looking to play safe again and tucking up, which I'm not sure this is the right shot. Again on the top rail. I would have liked it out in the open, but this to me is gettable. Angles has missed the black. Giving a great opportunity here to the SA boys, who no doubt will fancy themselves to run these out.
Come on, Scoop. Come on. Come on, Greg Allison.
Great shot by Dave. Doesn't want to be straight. Doesn't want to be straight. Oh, he's caught the jaw. I think he might be jaw snookered. I don't think he's on this from the jaw. Someone's siding it as if it's on. It must be on. This is a tough pot. This is a really tough pot. I don't want to be using the second visit on that ball. Drop the angle. Pop this in the centre. Snick off the yellow. Big chance of the white travelling down behind the black though. And Dave's too clever to let that happen. Left a nice angle on this yellow on the top rail. These link up perfectly. Dave will take centre pocket here, I think, rather than taking that one on the top court. Yep, he's moving now.
Lovely, mate. Come on.
And we're at 1-1. The other matches that we have on. The other matches we have on. Oh, keep pressing the wrong window. The ladies' final. We've got Can't read it. Girls from New South Wales and Victoria. And the girls from Vic are 1-0 up.
Come on, Vic. Come on.
And the final of the Masters were at 1-1.
Nice, I like it.
The girls you can see in the background, Terry Collins and Nikki Howard playing
Just trying to build myself back up.
Julie Watson and Isabella Di Giorgio. In the Masters Grand Final, we have Justin Allen and Brian Daly versus Sonny Lister. Oh no, it's not, sorry, it's Alan Brown and
Come on, love. Come on, buddy.
Kieran McCrory. Anglesey has tried to promote his yellow, which was tucked up on his red. He's just gone behind it. Not much of a problem. Still balls around the area. He's played a great shot. Left a nice little run into the centre here, just to run down for yellows in the top left corner. Kiss up against the red. Perfectly. Needs to pop this yellow and just stun between the yellow and the red. Come up just past the balk. Oh, he's decided to come back off the side rail. Moving much straighter. Might have just gone past the straight line. It might be forcing towards the red. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I've got plenty of table to play with.
Come on, Vic.
It's a great shot. Probably will go, okay, I thought he would go the one to the right corner first, but
Got Dave.
no problems here. A couple of tap-ins here, stun this in, back in, we're at 2-1. Perfect stun. We're at 2-1. On serve. Brian Daly, Justin Allen at 2-1 up on Alan Brown and Kieran McCrory. Score is still 1-0 in the ladies to the Vic girls, Bella and Julie. Over New South Wales combination of Kerry and Nikki. Salem with a really strong break, but no ball. and a very nice set. Black just rested up against the yellow. But there shouldn't be too much of an issue. I reckon he's going to run. I reckon they're going to take red here. Take one of the reds, which of the two that's next to the black. Just so they can get to this red on the top rail, or the bottom rail as we see it. Just going one of the reds in the centre. The next one up against the yellow. Definitely taking big shots on is Nathan. Not necessarily doing more than what's necessary, but definitely taking it upon himself to try and make things a little bit easier and doing a lot of developing. Angles has probably got a little bit too much angle than he would have liked, but they've got plenty of balls on offer. Could possibly come down the table and take the lower of the two reds near the black, just to knock the yellow out of the way and open the black up. Luke just checking his angles. Always on the move. Kiss. Oh. It's alright, he's got the two in the centre on the right side. Very animated, these two WA boys. It's an interesting choice of shot. I think this yellow doubles below the red, if they choose to take it on. Pretty sure it's David's shot. I don't know what they're... Like someone was siding it up. Yeah, they're definitely doubling this yellow underneath the red. Oh, just caught it a little bit fat.
Come on, boys.
Tricky little shot here. I'm not pretty sure this red goes in clean, but the angle the white's got to go through for that to happen. You're sort of running around to the right side of the table. If you catch into the yellow, you've got a chance of pushing the yellow out towards the right side of the table and possibly causing more of a cluster. Choosing to touch up and leave no shot. The SA boys have gone back and changed and lending their support to Sarwin and David. Nice shot by Sarwin. Dan's just warned me that I might lose might lose some visuals. I've got him back. Not to worry. He's a professional. He knows what he's doing. I feel like they're going to possibly take this long yellow in the bottom left corner.
Come on, boys, come on.
Tricky, they've committed to the out here, so it's a tricky little out. These have jawed. Obviously, David's just recently played on this table in a teams match. We'll know how they play, but now they're just over a week old and they're starting to tighten up. They don't slide in as easy anymore. This goes in and sort of lands just north of the centre pocket. He'll be in perfect position. He's played it really well. Really well. Someone's just got to run this through possibly about a foot, just so we can get on the yellow next to the black. I don't think he's got enough of it. I don't think he's gone far enough. I think he'd need another 4 or 5 inches. Someone's pointing out to get to the right side of the table, which can be done taking this cut on into the bottom right corner. But that's a tough pot from there. David very capable of getting that position for him. No, he checked it up and just did not get enough of it. I can't see from here, but maybe that black does go to the centre. Not 100% sure. They're playing safe. I thought they'd be taking the out on here. I say boys will definitely not want to pot the ball in the corner pocket, but they also don't want to open up the black. So they might be forced to try and just wedge this yellow in the pocket. Not pot it. She has done. It's a great shot. Angles does not want to leave the white this end of the table here, because this yellow does go to the top right corner. Yeah, look, sorry Crazy Dave, Dan's just doing some altering to the setup now that the snooker room's fully completed with and all the matches are now going to be played in the main room. So sorry, we're sort of fiddling around with some cables, so we apologise if the audio's out. Hopefully it gets back to normal. we'll see if it clears up over time. Hopefully it's okay. Dan gives him the nod. He reckons that it's okay now. So apologies if it's bad on your end. Angles has played a really good shot. As we said, we didn't want to be left down the bottom of the table here, but to be fair, the black can go to this bottom left corner a lot easier now. I feel like you might be able to pot this and just come across about a foot and take this long pot on, which I think they're going to do. No, he's come off the side rail. It looks like he's playing it into the yellow. I don't think they hit a rail. I think that's two. Yeah. Must have been able to see that yellow down the bottom. I'm quite surprised they didn't take it on. They've been really, I wouldn't say overly attacking, but they've been confident in their outs. And I felt like that was an opportunity there. Left a foul snooker. Probably going to get rid of this yellow in the corner, which they are doing. Possibly try and open the black up and the red. No. Decided to just pot it clean, double the red across, open everything out. Oh, he's gone to pot it. I thought he probably would have just broken the black and the red out, as soon as all the balls go. I don't need to commentate when these two are playing because they're telling you what they're going to do anyway. I can just sit on my hands. Thanks, Jamo. Welcome back. So let's see what Angles and Nathan are going to point out and tell you what they're going to do next. So they're just going to do that. As Nathan said, just that.
30 seconds.
Played that really well. Just got a little bit of a kick on from the side rail with that little hint to left-hand side. Just run through. No, he's going to screw back to this. I thought the run through might have been the option because he was going to glance it. Luke will run through this just a little bit, just so he's got the one rail off the top rail. And this is for a 3-1 lead and halfway to the 6. A well-weighted shot there, Nathan. Angles with a simple black. He will check it probably 3 more times. No, he's happy. Oh no. Oh jeez. Definitely used all the pocket. 3-1 up with break in hand. Score checks on the other tables. Which I'm trying to find the mouse for. In the women's, the Victorian girls are 2-0 up over New South Wales girls. And score is 2-1 to Victoria over WA in the Masters. Looks like Nathan has not only potted a ball but also potted the white. Potted more than that, to be fair. believe yellow's the best set here. There's an argument for both colours, to be fair. Reds would be a little bit tricky, but can be easily opened up. Sarwan has absolutely stitched up his partner here. Yep, you can see a little shake of the head there by Dave. He is unimpressed. He's asking for a better partner. Sometimes just running through and controlling the angle and the weight of the ball is a lot better than screwing, especially on these cloths. Trying to get this yellow. Managed to get out of it. Reds, as I said before, while tricky, they are still possible. I reckon you take this red into the centre, and then you take the red sort of central of the three, and you play it off one of the yellows to open up the pocket. Nathan's signalling to cover a pocket. I reckon you hot here, remove one of the yellows out of the way, and then use another ball to cover that pocket. I don't think, with the amount of traffic around the area, I'm not sure taking control of his pocket is the choice here. R on the long red. Excuse me. It's definitely a difficult out now. The red does go in off the top yellow on the left corner pocket. If they're looking to take that. They're signaling that they're going to take this pocket down here. They have to get it perfect with that red on the right rail. If they don't get enough of this pocket, it's going to get taken out. And that is a fair shot. Where's Sarwan going to leave David this time? Sizing the cue back again. It's a great shot. Black might pass underneath that red. Otherwise, Dave looks like he's going to be playing this yellow and getting into the black and trying to knock the black up towards the centre pocket. No, they're happy with the black where it is. Touch of a Venetian oarsman. Dan, touch of a Venetian oarsman?
Sorry?
The touch of a Venetian oarsman. Jamo is.
Is that a Jamo?
That's Jamo's clocking up some innuendos or something here. A Venetian oarsman are, to me, don't they just stab the ground, don't they? Just to push the little boats along, don't they? It was a tough yellow to try and hold for. I'm not sure he's left him on it. I think Dave's just stitched him up after Sarwan left him hard up against the red after the first visit. Dave said, now it's your turn. Is the option coming off the side rail? No, that he's looking at swerving. Yeah, now he's looking at the side rail. Rail's tendency to go wide. It looks like he's going shallow. He's played it really well. Oh, great effort. Really good effort. I'm not too sure they have full table control here. The way the boys were playing the yellows, I believe the black must pass that red in the bottom right corner.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
This is a tough safety to go full table and land behind one ball. Oh, shot. He wasn't going to safety. Just a little drag run through here. Oh, Struth.
One bit remaining.
I'm not sure that there's really any perfect spot to land for this red.
30 seconds.
Just needs to catch the side rail here, just so it comes across. He's caught the black. He's like I thought getting the side rail is probably the option. Luke's going to have to back up his effort when they first got to the table here and play another big double. Going to have to be played with pace to avoid knocking into the yellow. Just decided to send it. Oh my God. Oh wow, there was a lot going on there. And what looked to be WA in control of that frame. The SA boys have come up trumps. Bringing it back to 3-2 on serve. David to break. Scores on the other tables, scores are level in the Masters.
30 seconds.
Scores are still 2-0 to the Vic girls over New South Wales. David, another solid, powerful break. Doesn't make a ball again. Reds look really good here. Really, really good. They can't overcomplicate this. There's a lot of talk, a lot of let's do this, let's do that. It's good to be clear, but they just need to just make things less complicated. This is a simple out if they let it be a simple out. They start overcomplicating and trying to get too perfect here. It can go wrong. There's only 2 balls they really need to be perfect on, and that's the one over the centre pocket and the one in the top left corner. They're the only 2 balls that you have to be perfect on. Everything else goes without any issue. They're going to have to take this red down the rail now. No, he is on the one in the bottom left corner. He's, oh no. Needed to find that gap. Could have had options on 2 balls. Driving through this, of course, push shots allowed in world rules. Don't think they'll be too happy with that result because both colours were really good. Oh, someone's just left this a bit straight. Dave's going to have to either stun this just so he can get the yellow to left in the centre or run through for the yellow just below the one. These aren't taking as well as what they were in the first few days, these corner pockets. They're really starting to tighten up now, as we saw by that attempt from David. Key shot here is to land a little bit short of the line of the red in the centre, just so we can. Oh, that's a great shot. That's a great shot. Just needs to run through it a bit. cutting through it, probably halfway between the red and the pocket. You probably don't want to be straight on it, because you probably want to be straighter on the black than you do on the red, because you can just trickle that red in at dead weight. Might be a bit straight. Should be fine. Centres are taking nicely. Boys get away with that. It's yellows were good. Reds were definitely the set to go at the start of that frame. Getting an opportunity that yellows, SA boys are going to be ruining that miss. 4-2 WA. Nathan breaking. Solid contact, but they didn't really split. Home and table, bit of a cluster. Yellows are favourable, but it's just a matter of finding a starting yellow, and I think the only one they've got on is probably the bottom left corner. Not sure if that one, the highest of the yellows central of the table, passes the red into the top left corner. Because I'm not sure that yellow goes into the yellow that they're closest to goes into the left centre. They're looking at reds. Dave's got to take this rail shot again, and he's caught the rail and it's still gone in this time. Temperamental jaws at the moment. Someone's taken this one in the centre and probably wants to land the white level with where the red is, just above the yellow near the black. Just leave some natural angle for David, he's gone too far. Things just aren't going to plan as they did in the teams. Just getting out of position quite a lot. They're looking at the cannon, maybe the cannon, or the plant should I say, the red onto the red, onto the yellow possibly knocking the red in, I'm not sure. Just glanced off the side, tried to get behind that red and didn't. There's too much harm done. I'm not sure that yellow goes into the bottom left corner, or possibly could go in the centre. I'm not sure if the black's blocking it. I feel like they might just touch this yellow up and just leave themselves safe by the way they were pointing at the table. It's a good enough shot. I do believe they're just going to double this red across this bottom right corner. Bottom left corner. And he's hit it flush. Oh, that's that. Great result. Perfect result. Thanks, Stocky. Hopefully the audio is going okay. Please let us know if there's any issues.
He said no.
Stocky said, not that I can tell.
Must be my headphones.
Yeah. Dan's just getting some echo going on his audio. How's the audio now? Any issue with the audio? Anyone?
30 seconds.
Yeah. No, they can hear it. Yeah. Thank you. So I might just have to cut off comms for the rest of this match. We're just going to let this charge up because we're going to need it for later on. Because we've got the women's final. We've also got the prelim finals of the teams. So I might just let this final of the doubles play out. We'll get our equipment charged up because we're running a wireless system, and we'll come back. Guys, just testing out the audio just to make sure we've got it fixed.
Not getting anything. It's probably because I unplugged it.
Oh, you got it. Oh no, it's a different stream.
Oh yeah.
Can it? We can be. Oh, yeah, I'm here. Can it be heard? You can hear me?
Yeah.
Any interference?
I can't hear it.
You can't hear any interference. You can't hear me talking. Anyone on the stream can hear me.
Oh, that's what I can hear. No. Another one going?
Maybe because I'm not big kids.
Get the chat up to. Is that the chat?
No, that's a different. This is for. This one here is for the ladies and the ladies in the open.
Clear as.
Perfect. I think we just found the issue that we had earlier.
It's all good now, is it?
Yeah, it sounds like we've got. So there's no interference. There's no constant static or anything like that. The audio's fine. Fantastic. All right. Well, I think we've just eliminated the issue that we had. Well, I might as well stay now. The audio is working. I was going to take a bathroom break, but I might hang on just to see this through.
Audio from that feed for some reason.
Yeah, look, Chingy, I understand where you're coming from, but I still believe that there is room for world rules in pool in our sport. I'm not sure exactly where it fits just yet, but I do believe that there is a space for world rules. Definitely, I believe international rules is the way forward. It definitely creates a more exciting format. It develops the game. It develops the frame, should I say, rather than the game, rather than tucking up pockets and things like that. But at the end of the day, I still believe that there's room for world rules in pool. Well, I don't think they'll play world rules on Mars then, as though when they talk about the world, I'm pretty sure they're talking about Earth. So we might have to change them to Mars rules. Thanks everyone who's just messaged in to say that the audio sounds better. We're a little bit worried that we might have been off comms for a while. We're running a wireless setup, and obviously we had a big session with the teams, the singles and then the teams. And we tried to charge up the receiver. We were getting a bad bit of interference, but we worked out how to fix that up. But now we're into an exciting final frame. Both teams on the hill with WA to break. As the room lightens up, the WA boys are getting loud. Minutes-wise, the stream's been going. How do I get live? How do I make it go live? Stream's been going for just under 2 hours. So I'm pretty sure the stream started about 10 minutes before the match started. So at 1 hour 45. And WA Bows have dumped the white and the reds are looking amazing. And to be fair, there's an argument for both colours here. You could take yellow as well. In fact, it's a much of a muchness. Let's just hope Sarwan doesn't decide to screw off the side rail again and leave David hard up against the yellow. Oh, you mean the gap? I wasn't here for the whole lot, unfortunately. I couldn't tell how long that frame went for. I was attending to some other matters. I was in the background watching. This looks an absolute routine out for these two guys on their own. This is a simple out every day of the week. I don't know whether I'm taking this one in the corner right now because the size of the jaws. I think I'm taking the one in the corner right now and then playing this one, which Dave is playing right now. These jaws can play pretty tricky, and if you have any issue, if you catch it incorrectly. If you catch this rail incorrectly or the white ball skids off this red, he's gone too far. David's got a shot at least, but taking that one in the centre last is, I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm taking that one in the corner first and then taking the one just below that yellow. You can screw back, you can come off the rail, you can do whatever it is you want to do. You've got that red stuck in the corner pocket. I'm just not. I'm questioning that route right there. Thank you, Chingy. Muchly appreciated. I'm doing what I can. I don't know if screwing off that yellow. You sort of have to play that with top. You have to play that with top for it to go wide. That's not going in with bottom, unfortunately. Kim, I reckon you've gone off in the holster there, mate.
Were you seeing if you could charge the transmitter at the same time? And
It's
oh, that's good. So from the normal 240 volt, it's all good.
we've just hit a speed hump.
You need to get yourself a little USB-C charger thing.
And I can guarantee you, these WA boys will be taking every second. Oh no! I was just about to say they'll be taking every second of the 1 minute on every shot just to make sure that they're getting it right. The Victorian girls are the Australian women's doubles champions for 2022. They've beaten the New South Wales girls. Kerry Collins and Nikki Howard. So a good win by them. On the Masters, we have the Victorian guys, Buzz Daly and Justin Allen, currently 4-3 up on Alan Brown and Kieran McCrory of WA. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but I'm starting to see a couple of roll-up marks of where the rack sits on this cloth at the moment. So I can only imagine the rails are probably starting to, and the corners are obviously starting to tighten up as well. So it's a big show of how much wear these tables are having in the 7 or 8 days that we've been going. These 4 tables here have just been massively used at every opportunity. Luke's got a bit of a shot to nothing here. He can possibly just sit this over the bottom left pocket and just, which he has done maybe enough of. It's not a total. There's absolutely no opportunity for any sort of markers whatsoever. Someone's just told Dave what he would do, and I've no doubt someone will be able to pull that off. David, let's see what he can pull off here.
You're going to stick with white, see if you can get 2 OBSs running at once.
And the red is not in a great position.
Is it easy? Because I notice replays take a little bit of fiddly work on the podcast.
If they can get onto this bottom right corner, yellow, they are plumb, and it looks like they're on it. A little bit of awkward queuing, but shouldn't be an issue. Just run this in naturally. They'll probably want to take the yellow near the black spot second last, and more than happy just to run down the rail for the last yellow. It's all about position from here and making sure. Luke, very active. He's constantly making sure he's got his right angle.
They might not have a replay option. Oh, they do. Okay. Unless it's down in the control.
They call him angles for a reason.
Mode or something.
Little bit in the middle of where he wanted to be there.
I like seeing 0 drop.
I'm not sure this is ideal position, but they've almost got a free shot to nothing. They can almost just run this down.
And I noticed the CPU, and that's a lot of this.
Whether they knock it in or whether they miss, I don't think it'll be an option considering where the red is. Nathan's made a great shot, absolutely massive shot. Luke doesn't need to put too much pressure on the shot or worry where the black is. He just needs to knock this in.
That's still not much.
Going to be getting back up, and he does.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's each CPU.
He likes to get down, check it, make sure he's happy with what he's seeing.
That's probably showing the total CPUs. Where Wirecast, you're probably seeing each individual CPU. OBS, sorry. Well, yeah, if you've got 16 CPUs, it's just Taskman, it just shows you the
Nathan with pretty much the tap in black to give the WA boys
each individual CPU.
the Australian Doubles Championship for 2022.
16. Because I'm pretty sure your laptop would.
And it goes. Quality final. on the hill, just like we wanted it.
mentioned in
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hang around
comments
at 6:30 we have the
that
Pride in Sports 6 Red Challenge
individual CPU,
and
implementation of OBS,
to get to. I'm pretty sure this is to get into the final,
does it?
or this is the final. Dan, is this the final of the 6 Red?
Oh,
This is the last 8, so this will be the final for the 6 Red Pride in 6 Sport. It says all last 8.
yeah, I think the
Final. Okay, so they might be. So the last 8. So they might be shortening the draw to an even. Sorry guys, we're just getting the draw out now.
Wednesday.
Okay, so it's sort of the semi-final. So we've got the last group stage for the last 8, and then the final is tomorrow.
So
So
there'll be 5 tomorrow.
okay, so
10
5 tomorrow.
tonight.
It says last 8.
Yeah, but that's right.
Okay, so we've got 10.
20, then 10, then 5.
All right, so we've got the final 10 of the Pride in Sports 6 Red Challenge coming up at 6:30 Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And then we'll have at 7 p.m. we have the finals of the women's plate between Isabella Di Giorgio, Lyndall Vine. And 7:30 we have the preliminary finals of the teams in the Open, the women's and the Masters. Thanks for tuning in everyone. We'll be back soon.
Wasn't good.